Hello everyone, my name is Sushil. Welcome to my channel TA Basics, where TA stands for Test Automation. So finally we are learning automation testing using Python programming language. Let's start the full course with this first video. This course will be available under playlist of my YouTube channel. So let's start with what is Python. So let's visit the Python website first. Okay, so Python is an interpreted, high-level, general-purpose programming language. It's open source, so it's freely available to use. In this video, I will show you how to install Python on your Windows machine. To download the Python setup, you need to click on Downloads, then click on Windows. So you can see the installers are available for Linux, Mac OS and other, but we are going to do the installation on Windows. So let's select the Windows. You can see different versions of Python provided by their community. Okay, so there are two major versions are listed here. One is Python 3 and Python 2. I just want to tell you we are not going to install Python 2 because Python 2 is not supported from January 1st, 2020. That's the communication from Python community. If you visit the link, I will keep this link as part of video description. Let me show you this link where they have mentioned that they are not going to support Python 2 from January 1st, 2020. So now if you read here, we have decided that January 1st, 2020 was the day that we sunset Python 2. That means that we will not improve if anything after that day. Even if someone finds a security problem on it, you should upgrade to Python 3 as soon as you can. So let's install Python 3 now. Let's go back to the download pages. Before downloading the installer, let's check whether do we have a Python already installed on this machine or not. So I'm going to open the command prompt. Let's type Python. It says Python is not recognized as an internal or external command. It means Python setup is not available in this system. Python is not installed. Also you can check with where Python. So where is also another command where you can check, where you can search for some specific given pattern. Okay, so now let's install. Just look for the Python 3. So you can see here there are a lot of releases mentioned here. So which one is download? So like this is a stable release section where all the releases are stable on this left side section. Pre-releases is another section which is on the right hand side. So stable versions means stable releases are always reliable and you can use them in a production. But pre-releases can't be used in the production. So let's click on this Python 3 release. Okay, now just go end of this page. Yes, and go just download this Windows 64-bit executable installer. So I'm going to install 64-bit installer because this OS is 64-bit. If you want 32-bit, then you can just go for 32-bit installer. Okay, so let's download this now. Okay, so download is also completed. Let me click on this. Now you can see there are two options, install now and customize installation. I prefer to go with the customize installation. I will tell you why. So just keep these checkboxes. These checkboxes are already checked. So this is recommended settings. Let me click on next. Okay, now you can see the customized install location is so big. And if you wanted to remember that, you cannot easily remember it. You will forget it. Okay, so for some reason, I'm going to click on install it for all users. Also, this particular location which you see, this is only for the only for a specific user. So when I select install for all user, you can see the path is already become a short. So now the Python installation will go inside C program file Python 39 directory. Also, I wanted to add this particular Python as part of my environment variable. Guys, if you don't know what is environment variable, then just write that as part of the comment of this video. I will make a video and I will explain you. Also, you can search for what is environment variable on YouTube and you will definitely get a lot of videos available. When you add this Python as part of environment variable, then you don't have to go to this location specifically and type the Python command there. You just have to open the command prompt and just type Python. The Python will be available to you. Okay, so now I'm going to install it. I got a pop-up on another screen. I just accepted that. The installation is started. Okay, let's wait for the installation. While the installation going on, I will tell you something like you can go with the Python 2, but if you are going to start from the beginning, it's a good choice to use the Python 3. Most of the IT companies, IT industries are using it. Okay, so installation is successful. Let's close this window. Now type Python. Good. Added the Python as part of environment variable. That's why you are able to execute the Python now, and you can see that sometimes it doesn't show you. So what you should do, you can close this old means previous command prompt session and open the new command prompts and just type the Python, then only you can see this. Just run something, some expressions like 2 plus 2 4. Okay, 2 divided by 0. Okay, divide by 0 exception. Okay, so Python is installed nicely. Just to exit this prompt, type exit, go back. Okay, back to our command line. Okay, also you can type something like python hyphen hyphen help. Okay, so these are the different options you can use along with this Python command. Okay, along with this Python command. So we will discuss this in upcoming videos. Yeah, definitely we are going to use this also. So I will tell you how to use them, how to utilize them. To check the version of Python, there should be some variable here. Okay, now you can see there is a V. Okay, so V, what this hyphen V means? It prints the Python version and exit. Also, you can use hyphen hyphen version. Okay, so if you use Python hyphen V, so Python is command, hyphen V is the option. Okay, so you can see lot many things there. So just exit this. It went inside the REPL. So Python hyphen hyphen version. Okay, now you can see the Python 3.9.0. This is the version we have installed. Also use the where command. So where Python. Okay, so the Python setup is the Python exe is available under C colon program files Python 39. Let's check with where it is installed, like program files. Yes, these program files and then Python 13. Yeah, so here it is. This gets created as part of the Python installation. We are going to install another version of the Python. So let's go back to the releases page. Yes, and now let's install this Python 386. Same procedure, go end of this page, select 64-bit executable installer. Okay, the downloading has been started. Let's click on the installer. Follow the same procedure which I told you. Customize installation. Keep this as it is. Select install for all user. So path is short. Again, the installation will go as part C colon program file with this another directory Python 3.8 because this is the 3.86 version of this Python setup. Okay, and also I'm going to add Python to the environment variable. So now what will happen? There is already entry as part of environment variable for Python 3.9, which we already did previously. Okay, so when you again click this and then click on install, then what will happen? This particular setting will go and override the previous version of the Python. So let's click on install. Again, I got a pop-up. I just approved it. Okay, so setup is successful now. Let's close the window. Open the command prompt and now type Python. Still it is showing 3.9.0. Okay, because this is the previous session. So I'm going to open brand new command prompt session, the new command prompt session. So this is my new command prompt session. Now I will type Python. Now see, you can see 3.8.6. Okay, so when you have selected add to environment variable, it override the value of Python 3.9 and now it is pointing to 386. Okay, so now let me close this previous session and let me come outside the REPL, and then I'm going to type where Python. So now you can see there are two different setup available in this machine, Python 3.8 and Python 3.9. Okay, so now you might be having question, how can I switch back to my old Python? There are multiple ways. The first way, which is very simple, like okay, if you don't want Python 3.8, just go and uninstall it, or else you can go to the CD, and then type C colon slash program files, then Python 38, sorry 39. Okay, I wanted to use 39. Okay, I'm here, then type Python. Now you are inside the 3.9. Let me exit this. Okay, if you wanted to go to the 3.8, then just change this to 3.8 and again type like Python. Now you are inside the Python 3.8.6. So there are two different versions available on this system. So I told you these two ways, but there is a very better way to handle this. Very better way to create your own environment with the different version of Python with your own dependencies for your particular projects. So what is that better way? That better way is virtual environment. Python virtual environment called as VENV. That's it guys for this video. So if you enjoyed watching this video and found this tutorial helpful, then don't forget to like it and share it with your friends. See you in the next video tutorial. Thanks for watching.